Hello everyone, this is Josh, aka the Biscuit Eater, and I want to thank you all for joining me on the 6th episode of my long-form Let's Play of The Outer Worlds. Now, if you're new to this series, I'm doing what you would call a bad ending playthrough of the game with a dumb, rude corporate shill of a man named Bob, who's likely going to betray all the good folks of Halcyon. If this is your first time with the series, thank you for joining. You can find a link to the playlist in the description down below. Otherwise, go ahead and sit and relax. In our previous episode, we met up with the dissidents who asked us to divert the power to them instead. Nope, sorry, not gonna happen. We are a corporate shill after all. Your lights are going out, people, just deal with it. From there, we took out our third bounty, turned in 2 books to a poor boy who's totally fawning over an uninterested Parvati, and returned a crazy girl to the compound that we're about to shut down, so that last bit should go over really well. Today, we're gonna go help someone with their power situation, and make someone else's day much, much worse. So let's quit stalling, and cue the intro.
All I need is me, myself, and I. Hey, hey. Sometimes I wish I was somebody else. I was somebody else. I go my own way. Don't care what you say.
Alright, when we last left off, we were in the Unreliable again. Sadly, was not able to put anything in the lockers yet. I thought I'd have that functionality, but not yet, I guess. But we were about to head out to the Geothermal Plant to finish up those quests. So let's go ahead and do that. And get over there and start working in the plant. Okay, so pretty sure if I wanted to I could shoot those out. There's a little hole over here. I definitely want to check this out as well if I can. There you are. You're nice and dead. Okay. Basically, we just want to kind of get through here, take out all the other mechanicals outside before we try to go indoors. And loot the various bodies of the poor saps who were here when the mechanicals went nutsoid. Alright. Oh, I guess there was another way to get in if I wanted to. Haha. Didn't see that my first time through. But apparently the Canids did. Dug their way in. And then got killed for it. Congratulations there, Canids. Ooh, what do we got here? Take that. Ooh, and I'll definitely take that. I believe we should be coming up on another patrol here pretty soon. Yep, there we are.
Processing data beginning.
There we go. Alright. Get you here, I should still be able to loot. Okay, and see what else we got around here. Another one, more dead bodies, because they're everywhere. Okay, so now that we've gotten those taken care of, let's check this out. Yep. Nice. So yes, I'm officially using my gun, but so far I have not used it on an actual target. Or at least an actual human or monster target, only inanimate objects. Anything else? Anything here? Then I'll need no. Stealth skills might be nice. No, it's minus the stealth skills. So that's not going to help me at all. I definitely need to focus at least one more round on my stealth skills, so I will have the ability to sell at those vending machines. In fact, actually, let's go in there and see what is the skill level I need of hack. Okay, so 40 gives me... Okay, 20 gives me the ability to sell. 40 gives me the ability to... Or gives me access to restricted items. So I probably want to have at least up to 40 hack, which is going to take a bit. Right. Oh. Can't have my gun out because I'm about to attack something. Die. Thank you. Thank you for your service. Alright, so here we go. Time to go make someone's day really bad. From the planet to your living room, the Earth Directorate catalogs habitable solar systems and sells them off to the highest bidder. That's just pleasant to think about.
The control room should be ahead somewhere and a touch to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing. Here we go!
Ow. Sorry. Yep, we're good. We are good. Oh, hi there.
System alert performing.
Hey. Actually, we should have. Here we are. Oh, okay, there's something in here. Okay. Terminal purge. And purging complete, 2 files available. I had to borrow your copy of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. Radio has been sputtering, and I needed the reference. I returned the copy to the repair bay. Okay, so we can get it there then. Perfect. Yes, everywhere. Mechanical's gone haywire. Gunfire, hearing some screams. Oh, la. I think that was someone's leg. Would like to leave early for the day. Please deduct a delinquency fee from my pay. Thank you. Proud to be a member of Spacer's Trace family. Even during the middle of a massacre. Being a good corporate shill. Good for you, buddy. Where is that leading me to, though? Why does it want me to go to the landing site? That makes no sense whatsoever. Let's see if this resets if I go outside, because I need to go in here. Unless it's because I jumped. Okay. This is kind of weird. That should not be... I'm confused. Is this a bug? Does it want me to go? Where does it want me to go? Yeah, this is definitely a bug. Okay, let's go back in. And then back out. Okay, yeah, it was a bug. Well, that was a bunch of roundabout for no good reason whatsoever. Excuse me, my apologies. A little bit of a cough, thanks to the season. But, oh. And go figure. They're back up and running again. Oh, I never went in there. Let's fix that. Now we don't have to worry about the auto mechanical stopping me. Completely forgot to check to see what's in here. First, okay. Nothing on the guard. That's too bad. Okay, this guy has a couple things for me. Good for you. And what do we have here? Okay, we're gonna have to hack you. Power plant security terminal, place a command. View recent logs. Error. Security logs inaccessible. In keeping with Spacer's Choice company policy, all security logs have been terminated in the event of a major emergency, catastrophic event, or security breach. Attention! Scheduled security updates at the Spacer's Choice facility are critically overdue. Your last scheduled security update occurred on error date not found. If you are a member of the Spacer's Choice security detail assigned to this location, please turn in your identification for immediate reprimand. Failure to do so may result in an immediate reprimand. They like to do reprimands. They really like to reprimand. Okie dokie. Don't see anything else here. So let's go back inside now that we're actually seeing accurate data. Not sure what happened there. Fast travel, convenient way to move from areas already explored. Yay. We knew that. What do we have in here? Anything else or the same basic? Looks like the same basic content. Those are restricted. I don't want to spend so much money on hacks, or I don't want to spend on hacks, but it really seems like I'm gonna have to be able to be reliable here. Go. And have I been in here? I don't think so. Unlock office door. Turn to route. Messages. From Spacer's Choice. To J. Braden. Subject, get it together. Miss Braden, this letter serves as an informal notification of our company's displeasure towards your management of the Emerald Vale Geothermal Plant for reasons related to exceeding your staff budget in your latest quarterly report. Please select 5 subordinates to be dismissed immediately. Additionally, please contact our office to schedule your official reprimand at your earliest convenience. Failure to schedule your official reprimand will result in official reprimand. Like I said, they like their reprimands. The Spacer's Choice family would like to collectively remind you that working for Spacer's Choice is not a right, but a privilege. Yay. No need for a reprimand. To the esteemed members of the Emerald Vale Development and Oversight Committee, I hope this letter finds you wealthy. After the consideration of your last letter, I have identified and terminated no fewer than 5 subordinates who were unable to provide sufficient justification for their ongoing employment. I would like to remind the Oversight Committee that while most of Emerald Vale has failed to meet its production and output quotas, particularly our agriculture and fishing canning departments, neither of which are anywhere near close to profitable, the Emerald Vale Geothermal Plant remains committed to providing cheap, cost-efficient power to the entire region. Regards. Miss Braden, we have investigated the claims made against the profitability of the greater Emerald Vale region. Our offices agree with you. Agriculture and fishing canning have experienced a steady decline, while the Emerald Vale Geothermal Plant remains somewhat profitable. Our offices are currently investigating ways to implement additional cost-saving measures, which will ultimately lead to a leaner, more streamlined, more efficient geothermal power plant. Please be informed that the Spacer's Choice Development and Oversight Office has taken a significant insurance policy against the Emerald Vale Geothermal Plant. The office would like to assure you that this insurance policy is a standard procedure. Do not attempt to interpret, understand, or otherwise extrapolate meaning from this decision. As a special courtesy, we have deployed a proprietary team of engineering specialists to the Emerald Vale Geothermal Plant. This team of specialists has been instructed to refit and upgrade the plant's population of automechanicals, free of charge. Thank you for your cooperation. And as we can see here, things have not gone well. Obviously, the automechanicals kind of took everyone out. The presumption, and I don't know if this is actually going to be verified, but I think the implication at the very least is that the automechanicals killed everybody off so they could actually collect on that insurance policy. At least I would presume so. Which makes a bit of sense when you think about the corptocracy. I think that's a proper word of what's going on here. So let's see. Anybody back here? Anybody back here? Nope. Okay, what about the other side? Oh, you do not have a good day. Go ahead and take care of that for you, though. Alright, and so here is our goal. You got anything to say?
Yeah, huh?
We'll talk later. Anything here I can steal? Yep, okay. Alright. Use terminal. Plant status. This access report brought to you by Spacer's Choice. Emerald Vale Geothermal Plant operating at 22% efficiency. Power is currently being distributed to Edgewater Saltuna Cannery Botanical Laboratory. Warning, structural damage detected. Please notify your designated supervisor. Redirect power. Master control terminal. Safety failures detected. High likelihood of moderate to severe structural damage. Warning, redirecting power is irreversible procedure. Processing error. Power redistribution function has failed. Manual override required. Please activate all 3 electrical track switches. Oh boy, so we're gonna have to do more work. Okay, well I guess that's what that other...
3 switches. That'll be easy enough.
you say. Unless things decide to try to kill me, which seems to be par for the course here. Oh, what are you? Okay, that's the way out. That was the other door, that's right. Alright, so what do we got here? Mag picks, always good. Something I can hack without losing money. Losing a mag pick is always nice. Armor parts. Adreno. Okay, so we got an office, and we got something locked that I don't have a high enough lockpicking skill for. Great. Alright, here we go. And, okay, we'll use the 2 mag picks there.
Great work.
And it's worth it because it gives me that XP. Alright, use terminal. Security office. Let's go ahead and unlock the door. I've got his passcode, that's right. He gave me the passcode. Personal files. Access code. Access personal log 79. Chester Higgins again, that hull head. Chester Higgins. Okay, gotta remember that name. Found him fiddling around with one of the mechanicals, so I had to write him up for tampering with company property. Just in case I'm reading this a couple days from now and feeling bad for what I've done, let me just remind myself that I've warned him before. He's always been a little crooked in the skull. He was working on some logic module. I confiscated it. Should be my lockaway room for the foreseeable future. Doesn't sit right with me. Company's been replacing our guards with auto mechanicals. At this rate, I'm going to end up chief of security with no staff, just a small army of mechanicals knocking about, guns pointed every which way. Company tells us they're safe, programmed to treat us humans like their own. People are liable to break down, but auto mechanical never will. I don't know, just doesn't sit right with me. But the company never has been wrong before, I suppose. Log 98. Worst has happened. Mechanical has gone crazy. Locked myself down here. Just trying to gather my courage. Gonna make a mad dash for the control room. Might be able to shut things down. Will lead the century if I ever return. Access automated message 6. Greetings, Security Chief S. Tanaka. This is an automated message initiated by Spacer's Choice Worker Safety Contingency Protocols. A security lockdown has been initiated. This is not a test. Your behavior during this lockdown will be reviewed during your quarterly audit. Anxiety is a common side effect of life-threatening situations engendered by security lockdowns. Fight back against anxiety with an ice-cold bottle of Zero-G Brew. Zero-G Brew, an ale that's good for what ails you. Oh, man. Yeah, well, having a lockdown situation, why don't you get drunk? That'll make everything better. Jiminy Christmas. Alright, so I need to find his passcode, or I need to level up so I can actually get access to that. Let's see what we can do here, though. I'm sure that looks like it's barred. Yeah. Oh, I heard you. Where are you? Man, I really wish I had a electrical damage modifier here. That would make this so much easier. But let's go ahead and take this guy out. Oh, he sees me. There we go. You're down. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Anything back here? Another poor dead guy. Actually, is that the modification I need? No, it's plasma. Darn it. Oh, no. Okay. No, I don't need Mr. Power. I need Mr. Zap. That's right. I'll find it eventually. Okay, so let's see what's in here. It's been long enough, I actually don't remember most of this stuff, or this area at least. I mean, I remember doing it, and I remember what my ultimate choices were, but...
System. Performing.
Here they come! That's gotta hurt.
Process invest.
Here they come!
Well, we'll go ahead and... That looks like our first one.
2 more. What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Vale?
Oh, hey. Okay, you're... Oh, rebuild... Oh, is this the one that we repaired?
Self-diagnostics complete. Navigation systems operational. Combat systems operational. It's not the best choice. It's the spacer's choice.
Huh, you made it out of that junkyard.
All systems fully operational. Return journey successfully completed. Spacer's Choice would like to thank you for complying with your duties.
This is odd. Why aren't you attacking me?
Hostile actions towards Spacer's Choice mechanics are contrary to logical directive. Conclusion: all hostile automechanicals must be defective in compliance with Spacer's Choice policy. All defective automechanicals must be permanently dismantled. Please allow me to assist.
Let me get this straight. You want to help me destroy other mechanicals?
Affirmative. Mechanicide protocols loaded. Awaiting confirmation.
Confirmation granted. I like the sound of that. Borrowed a copy of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. Ah, dang it. I think it's volume 3. I need something to read down in the pit. In the pit. Okay, so it's going to be wherever this dude died, I'm assuming. Excuse me, my goodness. Oh, repair. Okay. Repair log 12. Corporate to send a team of technicians to conduct a complete refit of all our mechanicals, every sentry and drone. It's not my place to say so, but doesn't this run contrary to the Spacer's Choice mission of being as cheap as possible? Just in case I'm audited, I'd like to formally express how grateful I am to be part of the Spacer's Choice family. Spacer's Choice is leading brand in affordable sundry across Halcyon. It's not the best choice of Spacer's Choice. Gee, Higgins. I know I'm a company man, but goodness. Just finished routine maintenance on our mechanical sentries. I found some strange modifications to their logic modules. I haven't had time to run a diagnostic, so I don't know what's been modified. All I know is these modifications were introduced in our recent refit. The company went through the trouble refitting every single mechanical in the plant not long ago. Guessing this was the work of those visiting technicians. I filed a report, but my supervisor told me not to worry about it. Said the company knew what it was doing. Ordered me to forget about any alleged modifications to the logic modules. Decided to do a bit of sleuthing by my own self. Got my hands on the logic module. Time to do a little experimentation. Okay. If I go upstairs, that'll take me where? Okay. Oh. I'm hearing. Darn, I thought I killed him. I gotta remember that guy might be my buddy. Okay, so I need Higgins' passcode because there's no way I'm hacking that. Okay, so have I been here? Okay, yeah. So here we are. Okay. And where are you? Oh joy, another dingy, dirty, nasty bathroom. But hey. Oh. Sorry, buddy. Okay. Oh, just in case, I actually feel a sneeze coming on, so... Excuse me, folks, I am so sorry. No real way to cut that out with a long form, so, and I'm not doing editing, so... You're gonna hear that? Excuse me, yet another one. My apologies for that, people.
No, just leave me alone.
There's Higgins. Oh, hey, that's right. I forgot that he was alive. Yay, okay. So, like I said, it's been a while since I did my run through, and you kind of forget some of the stuff you go through.
Phantom?
You're my buddy, so I will not attack you. I will admit, on my first playthrough, I accidentally attacked him, and it did not go well at all. He's very, very well built. He's meant to destroy anything that comes across him. And with me doing a purely, or as purely melee as possible run, and not having electrical on any of my melee weapons, definitely would not be the best choice, or even Spacer's choice for that matter. Okay, so let's steal from. Oh, hey, there we go. So we'll be able to take that back to Thomas once we're done here. Good. Okay, so I think we stole everything from this poor sap. So.
Go away, Phantom! You're not real! Get away from me, Phantom! Shoot! Scram!
Phantoms? Where?
You can talk? The Phantoms never talked before. I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw.
Ugh.
See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
Higgins, the Phantom's got a name?
No, you can't possibly be a hallucination. You're much too dense. Not at all, my corporeal friend. Higgins is my name. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
How long have you been down here?
Hard to say. By my reckoning, Higgins has been here somewhere between 2 weeks and forever. My recollection's a touch fuzzy these days.
Uh-huh. And what exactly do you do here?
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
What happened to this place?
Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium.
That's horrible. How could this have happened?
You mean why did the Mechanicals go on a murderous rampage? Same reason any of us do, I suppose. The voices told them to do it. I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
You've been down here this whole time? How did you not starve?
Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides.
That's disgusting.
Well, yes, for the uninitiated palate. A true gourmand appreciates the sprat's complex melange of flavors. Braised, boiled, charred, skewered. Sprats are good eating, friend. Chock full of brain food.
You said you were an engineer. What did you work on?
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries. Repaired them, maintained, upgraded. Did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
Right. Was that before or after you became a Sisty Pig tycoon?
Oh, before. Definitely before. Sisty Pig tycoonery was the apex of my long and storied career.
How have you been surviving all this time?
Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months.
So you ate sprats.
Braised. Boiled. Mechanicals lost their bolts.
You weren't killed?
I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
If you worked on these mechanicals, you must know a way to stop them.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
I'm not afraid of any mechanicals. I can't even spell mechanicals.
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
No wonder they're so angry. Somebody messed around with their logical modules.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
Any idea where I can find a logic module?
Funny thing, I was working on a logic module just before the mayhem started. Security chief found me and confiscated the logic module.
I wanted to ask
The
you
tail.
something.
Definitely start with the tail.
Oh,
If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy.
he likes his sprats. Actually, hang on.
Forgot what you were gonna say? Me too.
I'll just excuse myself. Now, I'll let him live. Again, I'm not doing a murderous playthrough. I'm just doing a jerk playthrough. So he gets to live. I won't end him without reason. I'm not that kind of guy. That's okay, folks. Don't need to worry about it. Alright, so that's where I'm going. But first, let's go ahead and change these automechanicals to attack each other like he suggested, which I think he said we can go up through his... Oh, that's right, we got the passcode now. Yay! Modify behavior. Select new mode. Error. Automechanicals in this facility have been mandated to remain in guard mode. Any attempt to alter this setting is punishable by company law. Your infraction has been noted in your permanent record. See Higgins. Please see your supervisor to schedule a reprimand. 7 there reprimands. Select new target. Automechanicals in this facility have been mandated to target intruders. Any attempt to alter the setting, blah blah blah. Define intruders. All persons or entities not identified as property of Spacer's choice. There's your problem. Property. Would you like to modify the definition of intruders? Define intruders as Spacer's choice automechanicals. Modified definitions successfully forward to security. Please allow some time to process and remove all recently defined intruders. Root and get out of here. Okay, so that is squared away. Ah, that's where I could have gotten to them from, so I went the long way. Oopsie doodle. Bard. Okay. So, what's next? Okay, we swapped that one out. We came this direction. Alright, here we go. Oh, that's right. We wanted to go through here. Oh, we can hack that for at least.
I wish I could do that.
Ooh. Shiny. Looks like he's taking them out for me. How nice of him.
Mind the theme. You're liable to get scalded. If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the Vale?
System.
Get ready!
Good shot. Oh, there's steam. Go for release valves. Alright. Man, you had a bad last day. Okay, is there anything under here? No. Okay, so yeah, the roundabout, just a little. Alright, so I guess we are going up. Did we do this one? Yes, we did this one. Okie dokie. And more dead bodies.
Processing. Searching for...
Here they come! Put 'em all.
Ah, so basically the combat drone that I didn't have to fight. Perfect. So it worked. That's good to hear. Okay. And we came through. This is the way we came through. We can go up. Check that in a moment. Always check this floor. So he was the survivor. All these plant workers, you just feel so bad for them. But at the same time, you're like, yay, goods for me. Oh, horrible human being. Ah, there we go. I think she said 3, didn't they?
The last. I'm not sure what the ride is. All I know is the decision's final.
Oh, hey. We got a barred door. Okay. We've been there before. What about here? Yeah, we've been here before. Okay. So. We need to get that dude's passcode. Because we need to get... maybe we picked it up. Did we pick it up? We got the geothermal passcode, but we need to find the captain. What's his name? Maybe I missed a body or something. We need to get either I need to be able to hack a little bit better, or lockpick a little bit better rather, and let's need to. Have I completely missed it? Like some hidden. Go back. Retrace our steps. I still haven't. Okay, that's right. I still haven't found. So. So it's got to be down here somewhere. It's got to be on one of the bodies I missed, or a section that I didn't properly look over or search. Gotta be. Oh, this is going to be frustrating. They said he was going to go to the control room, so maybe he actually got all the way to the control room. He actually got to the control room, and so it was somewhere over there that I failed to. Let's hope so. Otherwise, this is going to get real boring real quick as I flounce around. Oh, I missed that at least, so 1 second. Okay, so he made his way down to the control room, so maybe he's actually, yeah. Maybe I just missed his body in the control room.
Once we do this, there's no going back. Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
I wouldn't mind hearing your opinion.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once.
I don't
Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
Reed tells me Edgewater's going to die without workers of
That
power.
sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way.
I see your point. I think I'm ready to make a decision. I could do the other one, but I'm not gonna.
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
Yeah, let's get going. Okay, so... Alright, so I'm still not seeing... Alright. What I'm going to do here is, so that I don't bore you folks with me searching through everybody, is we're going to go ahead and pause real quick in the recording, and I will come back as soon as I've found it. Be right back. Alright folks, welcome back. Sorry about that slight cut there. Determined actually I was thinking the wrong control room. The automechanical control room where we got into Chester Higgins' terminal. I forgot to check every single corner. Like right there. Where there's a big old machine gun and a person in body armor who might actually be the security chief. So, okay, so now I have the key card that I needed. Again, my apologies for the slight jump cut there, but figured it took me a good 15 minutes to figure out what I was missing. And I didn't want to drag you guys along with that for more of my fumbling. So, alright, unlock here. We got mag keys, logic module, there we go. Pick up Adreno, weapon parts, Adreno time, more mag picks, woohoo, I'll take that. And that concludes the geothermal plant, which is excellent. So, we can actually finish up the rest of this particular mission. So, alright, use terminal. We've already checked the plant status. Redirect power. Now we're not getting the error. Are you sure you wish to continue? Emerald Vale Geothermal Plant. Blah blah blah. Redirecting is irreversible, so we're redirecting power to Edgewater. That was loud. Botanical Laboratory power regulator is now safe to remove. Edgewater Saltuna Cannery power regulator is now operating at optimal capacity. Warning, additional structural damage detected. Warning, permanent power failure detected in Botanical Laboratory. Notice, blatant disregard for Space's choice property has been logged. Please report yourself to your designated supervisor for immediate reprimand. There's so many reprimands going around today. So, that finishes out that particular set, though. Now we need to talk to the deserters, get them to leave, and get their regulator. But we're probably going to do that next episode because we are getting closer to the end of the hour. But what we can do is turn in a couple more of the Edgewater missions. So, Die Robot, Fistful of Digits, and Long Tomorrow. So we will finish up our run today by filling out those particular missions, because we can do all those in one locale. Alright, now we'll go ahead and jump to the landing pad. Alright, and this dude wants... Hello.
Never seen the Vale lit up like this before.
You mentioned a logic module. I found one in the geothermal plant.
Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, well, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it, then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the Resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple of bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
Ooh, shock stick. I finally have a melee zap weapon. Yes. Please tell me that's what that means. Yes, indeed it is, and with a little bit of improvement. Yes, with a little bit of improvement, it'll actually do even more. So we'll actually use that instead, because these guys are still higher. Tossball stick, actually. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and swap that out. I like that a little bit better than the toss. I just don't like the visual on that stupid tossball stick. Now we got Mr. Ouch. Anyways, so Mr. Ouch will take its place. Aha. And looking over here, anything special? No, nothing special there. Okay. But we can go ahead and use his workbench. Go ahead and repair everything. And we're just going to sell it, so I won't bother repairing it. Why am I not wearing that? Okay, she is. Okay, I've got her. Do I have Pravati wearing that? I do. Okay, so. Alright, we're good there. So let's go ahead and repair that. And... oh, you're not in here. I can hack this now. Oh, you're not in here? Anything not bolted down? I'll be back soon enough. Like now. But I got what I wanted. And you're standing in my way? Go on. I'm out of your way now. Move. Thank you. Okay. And now I'm done stealing from you. Okay, so next we had fistful of digits. Excuse me. So we can talk to the old man because we're gonna be the jerk, and so we're gonna give it to the guy who doesn't need it because it's not what I did last time. Interesting. Yeah, this particular thing here. Interesting how they do the setup and how they do their building and everything kind of modular that way. It can't be great. Okay, so we had.
Wonder if the plague's ever gonna pass.
Where did we meet him? There, that's right. This guy here.
You wanna mingle, go try the cantina.
I have that medicine you wanted.
Let's see it. Don't keep us waiting.
Esther tells me you got a history of hypochondria.
I don't know what that means. Is that some sort of medical condition? Is my plague getting worse or something?
I am. I'm going to give the medicine to the authorities because I'm a good company boy. This medicine belongs to the authorities.
Are you out of your mind? You're just gonna hand that over to Reyes? You know she's just gonna give that medicine to someone younger and stronger and prettier.
Wish we had some better rations.
I'm going to be a
You got your health.
guard. Tell him. I don't.
You got past those marauders? Nice work.
It's a good day if you make it back to town in one piece.
If it ain't the Starship Inspector, here's hoping Edgewater's up to your standards.
Vale's a little safer, thanks to you.
I'm here to turn in a bounty.
We pay by the finger. What do you have for me? Mabel Burgess. Age 37? Right or left-handed? Let's just say no longer applicable. I remember Doc Burgess. Conducted my physical every fiscal quarter. Guess she couldn't keep her hands off her patient's medicine. Still one outstanding bounty. If you've got a finger, I've got the paperwork.
Here you go.
Gil Antrim. Real name, Guillaume. Duly processed by a freelancer on behalf of Spacer's Choice. I remember him. Was just a kid last I saw him. Shame. Well, that's all three. I must remember to requisition some more fingerprint ink. Here's all the compensation you've earned, plus a bonus.
What's this, Junior Deputy Constable?
You've done such a bang-up job hunting down our former workers that I thought it only proper to deputize you. Congratulations.
How did so many of you people end up marauders?
Let me stop you there. It is official Spacer's Choice policy that all marauders, regardless of prior affiliation to the Spacer's Choice brand, no longer qualify as our people.
That doesn't really answer my question.
Marauders are folk who lost the will to keep working, wandered out into the wilds and gave into their baser instincts. Not everyone's cut out to work in Edgewater. Some turn deserter, some turn marauder. None of them get my sympathy.
Marauders seem to like adrenatime.
Everybody likes adrenatime. It is the finest medical drug ever developed by Spacer's Choice. Much better than that crap anti-Cleo pedals. Sure, a little too much adrenatime can bring out the violent animal in you, but if overdosing on adrenatime turns you into a lunatic, you have only yourself to blame. Says so right on the warning label. Violent psychosis is a well-documented and legally accounted for side effect of adrenatime.
There was something else I wanted to ask you.
What's on your mind?
I found this cache of medicine. I thought I should turn it into you.
Anthracillin, huh? That's an anti-Cleo product. I appreciate your vigilance on behalf of Spacer's Choice. I'll make sure this medicine goes to where it's most needed.
You owe me a reward.
You are, of course, entitled to a reward for assisting in the apprehension of any contraband. Your compensation and your receipt. Spacer's Choice wishes you a productive shift.
You should know that Abernathy asked me to steal this medicine for him.
Martin Abernathy. Interesting. I'll see to it that charges are filed against him.
What kind of charges?
Being stupid enough to hire a freelancer who turned him in. It's a punishable offense. All Spacer's Choice workers are expected to be exemplary judges of character. Mr. Abernathy has failed to meet these standards and will be duly punished.
There's something else, actually.
Something to report?
Nope, that's it.
If it ain't the Starship Inspector, you're...
Bounty records. Some bounties. None. Haha, close bounties. There we go. Wonder, did I get anything for that? I did. I got a junior deputy badge. That's great. No, it does not grant any privileges or authority whatsoever. Excuse me again.
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
Don't let the boss catch you saying that.
Let's see what he's got to say now.
You wanna mingle, go try the cantina.
Sorry, Abernathy, I gave that anthracene to someone else.
You what? But why? I was dependent on you. Does it feel good? Robbing an old man of his last shred of hope?
A little bit, yeah.
You really are a piece of work. I hope somebody with plague spits in your drink. So, you're just here to watch me...
I've got some time.
That medicine belonged to the authorities. I gave it to Constable Reyes.
You know Reyes doesn't tolerate contraband, right? That medicine's gonna sit in a vault until the end of days. I can't say I'm pleased, but what's done is done.
I did the wrong thing, and I'm proud of it. Alright, so that takes care of that. Alright, so all we've got left now is to go take care of the folks in the dissident camp at the Botanical Labs and turn in a frightened engineer to the kid at the labs who's going to be very upset with me, and then go get that book, which, yeah, looking at the time now, I think we're going to go ahead and do that next time. So, with that said, it's time to wrap up the episode. As always, if you like what I'm doing here, please do me a favor and go ahead and feed the Google algorithm. You know how it goes. Like or dislike the video, click the subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, and make sure to leave me a comment or some constructive criticism in the comments down below. As always, I do appreciate you coming along on this journey with me, and I hope this is as much fun for you as it is for me. But until we meet again, game on, lovelies.